I just got off work. I'm tired. I am 50 years old, and that's my excuse for how I look today. I'm also I'm not catching on to stuff as fast today because I'm tired, but I'm still getting messages. So bear with me. It may take a little bit longer to get around the bend, so to speak, but we're going to do this anyway because I'm trying to get back in the habit of doing the readings again, more so than I have been. I mean, it's going to slow down compared to the way it was way in the past because I'm working more, but I do want to bring these out more often. And I keep seeing the money card for y'all. Y'all are all about the money right now. I'm hearing, Lord, give me strength. Lord, give me strength. Some of y'all are praying, like literally praying. You may be feeling very burdened by something. Some of you just want somebody to tell you the truth. I just feel like you've got too much on your plate in some sense of the word. It's like, help me through this. Some of you may even be struggling financially. For some of you, this is about love. For some of you, it's finances. But regardless, finances are still involved. And a child for some of you. This is getting really religious. Like religious things are popping in my head because I'm hearing trials and tribulations. Like, Lord have mercy. I don't say this that much because it's not really, I mean, I do have that belief system sort of at the base, but not really because it's not the same as most people. So I know this is not coming from me. Some of you may be becoming more religious, but if you're not becoming more religious, it's more of like a prayer-like energy, like help me through this. Or maybe you're just asking people, but I feel like it's a higher asking, like even beyond people. What else? Oh, please do not harm yourself. Some of you have been thinking about that. Do not. Please do not. What else? I need to clear that first. Give me a second. Y'all, I'm getting some stuff here. I'm going to tell you, especially make sure that I'm worried about some of you being involved in domestic violence as well. That's not all of you, but I feel like some of you have. Or somebody that you love has been involved in that in some way. Oh, wow. And oh my God. All right, y'all. I'm getting this energy for some Cancerians that they know that there's domestic abuse going on, but somebody is saying they can't tattle, they can't tell. I feel like it's physical, okay? For some of you, it may not be physical. It could be emotional, mental, verbal, whatever. But for some, it's extreme cases. I'm just going to put this out here. So if you have a Cancerian in your life and you have that suspicion, please do not ignore it. Cancerians. Y'all, forgive me for those of y'all that it's not your story. Please forgive me for that intro. I'm very sorry, but somebody that does apply to. Cancerians, what's going on? Cancer, sun, moon, and rising, but more specifically the sun sign. Cancerians. This is going to be my last reading of the night. I just had to kind of like discharge some energy here. There's your card. What is it? Things are changing. Things are changing. I'm going to tell you something though. There's a couple of things that I'm getting here. So you see the dark cloud and you see the cocoon. You may be feeling ugly, or you may be feeling out of place, or you may be feeling like this is the end of the world, because see this gray cloud up here? You may be feeling that way. But as you know, the caterpillar turns into a butterfly. So don't forget that. I'm also hearing you, I'm just used to it. I'm just used to it. No, I'm just used to it is not an excuse for this. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries, but it looks more like Taurus. But again, it doesn't have to be that. This also can be just like a very stubborn or stubbornness within a situation if there's not those signs involved. Either way, things are changing for you, and you can't really see the transformation yet that's happening. Why am I getting so many people that again, you have to understand not every Cancerian is going through this, and I don't know why this is coming out in so many readings about people questioning their sexuality. Again, that's not going to be every Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. However, for some of you, that is the story. Like, maybe you can't see that transformation just yet, but you're starting to feel it, or something like that. I don't know, okay? But something is changing for you in your romantic life, but it's a question of, are you receptive to it? Okay, that's for some Cancers. Whew. Okay. For some of you, you may find out that your mother has been having an affair or is involved in a romance that you didn't know about. For legal reasons, or that they were actually legally married when you thought that they weren't, for instance, or they're married to somebody other than who you thought they were. Could even be that. There's a couple of stories I'm getting, so just be patient with me, guys. Some of these will be your story, some of them won't be. Some of you, there is a story where somebody may have had a gender reassignment as well in your vicinity, either you or someone around you. Okay. Okay, things are changing and it's time to move forward. It's saying that you need to be receptive to that, the fact that things are changing for you. And I'm hearing no more sorrow. No more sorrow. What else do we have for Cancerians? Some of you have also changed, like you may have been somebody who liked to get romantically involved with people, and now you're kind of like not doing that anymore. You've decided to be less receptive or more choosy. Yeah. I will say one thing, Cancerians. I do see a willingness to, like, I'm not saying that you're ready to just like full steam ahead in everything, but I do see a more openness to your mind, especially as it relates to your romantic life. Some of you, this could be somebody that you were friends with. Hmm. It's going to take me a minute to figure out. You're receptive to change, but yet you're still angry about some sort of new beginning. Okay, I'm going to have to read more to understand this. I hate that I have to type in Cancerian on here because nobody ever shows up for the Cancerian readings. Because they won't let me say just your zodiac sign. They will like shut down my channel or demonetize it if I use that word. Okay. The feeling that I get here is that you're opening up, most of you, not all of you, opening up more on a romantic level, but not really wanting to heal a current situation or an old situation. Oh, I'm going to go into that a little bit deeper, but I see some weird energy there. Because this looks like somebody who used sex to get somebody back on track with them, even though they didn't really want to heal the relationship. Yeah. There's the healing card, and then there's the thinking everything's going to go bad. This is you not wanting to heal a situation because you think it'll go bad. So basically, it's like, oh yeah, I want to do the do with you, but I don't want to make this a relationship because I think everything will go bad. Ah. Y'all, why is there so many people trying to teach another person a lesson? Are we God? Do we think we're God or something? Like, what is the deal with this shit? I kind of get this feeling where it's like you didn't really want a relationship. You had sex to heal it, but then got mad whenever things didn't work out, but you didn't really even want it to begin with. The hell? That's what it looks like. And you're just digging yourself deeper in a hole with the lies about it. Two more cards. You know, some of you, it doesn't have anything to do with romance, okay? But, okay, yeah. So, For a lot of you, though, substitute the word move forward for romance or sex if that's not your case, okay? Whenever I say that. But here's the thing. So it's like you didn't want this relationship, but you had sex with somebody in order to heal the relationship that you didn't want for money. So it's like you're working to heal a relationship that you don't want so that you can get money. And for most of you, through involving yourself romantically. So you're sending very mixed signals to somebody as a way to get money. One more card for the Cancerians, please. There it is. Okay, truth is coming out, or you need to tell the truth. Jim and I got this very same thing, except in the different order. They got tell the truth about it. You got here's the money, and the truth is coming out. Okay? Now, you both could be needing to tell the truth about some money if you're dealing with a Gemini. What is this? There's some money you didn't want to let go of, and you were struggling with that. That was the real culprit here. You did not want the relationship. You only wanted to have sex so that you could keep things flowing, so that you could get money or keep money or something with money. Yeah, you even lied to this person. I'm going to be honest with you. Again, this could be you or your person, but I say it as you because it's easier. But somebody lied to the other person, like, oh, I want to keep this relationship. It's very clear that this was said, something along this line. I want to heal this relationship. I want us to stay together. And we do this, we do this. But the truth is, you never really did want this relationship. You wanted the money. Or they did. Whether you know it or not, the truth did come out about this. So if you're feeling tension in the relationship, that's why. Either because you learned that that's what they were doing, or they learned that's what you were doing. Yeah. All right. Wow, that was pretty short. Of course, I'm not reading in as strongly as I do on the regular readings because, like I said, I am tired today. So let's do an advice card for the Cancerians too. I heard know your limits is one thing. I don't like saying that because I want you to know your power, but that one. The advice is that your belief system that was that everything was good. Recognize that. So if you're pissed off at this other person, you were happy about it at one time. Clarify this it's all good card. Clarify it's all good, please. Yeah, see? Duality. At one time, this was just what you wanted. Now you're being wishy-washy about it. That's basically what it's saying, and you need to recognize that. Probably about a legal inheritance, because of the numbers I'm seeing here, and the card that I saw earlier. Did you legally inherit money Or did someone around you legally inherit money and this is the source of this anguish or whatever? So, like, say your partner, you knew that they were receiving an inheritance, so you decided, even though you didn't want the relationship, to have sex with them and lie to them and tell them that you wanted to be with them just so you could get the money? Or did they do this to you, maybe? That's what it looks like. Yeah. See, and here's the other thing, too. It's like you were insistent on them telling the truth while you were lying the whole time, or vice versa. Either way, both people were lying. All right, guys. This inheritance, if there was an inheritance, either you hid it, or they hid it, or somebody else hid it. That's why it's never come through, because somebody knew the truth about the other person holding on, having sex, saying they wanted to keep the relationship for this inheritance. The other person knew it, and they hid it and continued to have sex with you, or vice versa. Yep. And you want to know what's the kicker about that? They also grew their money afterwards. That's a mess. All right, guys. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you guys soon. Bye.